I'm not striking anything.
This is Clowns vs. Zombies 5 at Paintball Explosion. Playing on the zombie side. I've never been this field before. It's actually a pretty awesome field. So here you see we've taken off at the first break. But as we're running, I can see some refs like waving their arms. So kind of slow up, and then this ref finally stops us and tells us to go back. We never really did figure out why they did that. Maybe the other team wasn't ready. We weren't supposed to start. I don't know, but they did have a countdown we could hear over the radio, and then they blew a horn and we took off. So I don't know what the real problem was, but we head back anyways and restart. So here's the official start. Of course, everybody had to get in front of me for this one. I get stuck here for a minute behind some people, but I ended up getting up past them. And like I said, I've never been here before, so I don't know exactly where to go, but looking at the map, the back corner looked like a pretty good place to try to get to control the field. And as I'm running back here, I don't see any of the other teams, so I just keep going. And I'm able to make it to where I wanted to go. You can see I moved up to the left here, follow that green line, up to the X from the bottom left. And I post up here to try to cut off the other team, only to find out that there's actually an area that kind of pokes out there and is cut off with some netting. So I wasn't really doing anything. But right now, there's only a few of us up this far, so my plan is to just hold off this area, survive, and wait for the rest of our team to get up here so that we can push and control this area better. You can see that guy up in the tower over there, but I can't shoot that over there because of the netting that's in the way. And I sped it up because I'm here for about 2 minutes, not really doing anything. I didn't really feel like getting shot out too early and having to go back and respawn. But just trying to get a feel for the action, seeing where everybody's at, seeing what the other team's doing. And you can see more of our team is getting over to this area. And now it's getting pretty crowded, so I'm going to go ahead and move out here in a second. Take a few shots before I go. Not really accurate shots, just firing in the general direction that I see paint coming from. These shots just lobbing them over the hill where I can see paint coming up from. And as you can see, we pretty much own this whole corner of the field. And this is a scenario game, so there will be tanks, as you'll see here in a second. Tanks usually in scenarios are only taken out by rocket launchers, which shoot little Nerf footballs. And they're usually a pretty good tool for a commander to use. But it seemed like in this scenario, with the field being a smaller field, you had so many people, such a small area, when the tank would roll through. Sorry, right here, we've got a group that tried to follow the tank up, but since we were so well established over here, we're able to just stop them, take them out pretty easily. You can kind of see them there, washed out by the sun. But yeah, getting back to the tanks, on this field, they would try to roll up a road, but everybody would just shoot the gunners in the face, shoot the driver, shoot anything that they could get paint on, and pretty much would render them useless until a rocket would come out and eliminate them. You can't eliminate them with paintballs, but like I said, if you're shooting a gunner in the face enough, or the hands, he's going to have to take cover, going to have to wipe off his mask. You can see here I drew a blue line where I think the two teams are meeting. So we own a lot of the field right now, from what I could tell. Maybe that line wasn't completely accurate. It seemed like the Clowns had decided to go down through the center of the field and take up the bumper car house, and we were able to take this whole left side. I'm not sure if they really made it into Nuketown or that area. When I go over there a little bit later, we owned it, so I don't know if we took it back or if they just never got there. But I can see some people down in the building down there. Take a few shots of the windows, them in the windows. Again, not really eliminating anybody that I know of. Just keeping them in check, and who knows, maybe I'll score a lucky hit on them. And I'm kind of on our front lines in this area of the field, but nobody's really shooting at me, so I'm going to go ahead and try to move out here. But unfortunately, get caught out in the open. I should have just ran to the building, tried to make it, but fight it out and get eliminated. So if you like this video, I'm going to have another one up of the next section, my next reinsertion, where we go take an objective, get a few more kills that you can actually see. And if you like these videos, you can check out my other videos. I have a lot of montages, third person, all kinds of other stuff. So feel free to subscribe, and thanks for watching.